Good afternoon, this is Carly Kovacic with the National Weather Service in Peachtree City. Welcome to the weekly weather briefing for the week of February 11th. Before we really get started, I wanted to show a couple images from Tuesday's snowfall event. The most snowfall fell across the far northern portion of North Georgia. Perhaps Pickens County was the county that got hit the hardest with the snow. On average, seeing about 3.5 to 4 inches across the county, and these are some of the pictures from up in that area if you're curious. Here's a look at the current conditions across the area. Top left shows the current satellite image for cloud cover. The right image shows the current temperatures as of about 10:30 this morning. The black ice potential across North Georgia should have subsided by now, as temperatures for the most part are above freezing across the region. Any brief flurries across the northern counties should have also subsided. You can see most of the cloud cover extends to our north and east right now. Most areas are clear. Temperatures this morning were pretty frigid. For the most part, we were seeing teens to low 20s. The good news is temperatures are expected to moderate this afternoon and actually continue through Friday. This means high temperatures in the 40s across the north and even some low 60s across the southern portion of our area. This is also going to continue into Friday, like I just mentioned. There is a quick clipper system going to move across the northern portion of the state overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. This may spit out a few flurries across the far northeast portions of our area. Not too much to worry about. No accumulations expected. Just don't be alarmed if you do see a few flakes falling. Also, there's going to be a weak surface low pressure system moving across the central portion of Georgia tomorrow morning. This may spit out a few light rain showers across our southeastern counties. Not expecting much in the way of accumulation, and temperatures should be above freezing, so not expecting any impacts with that. Overall, though, expecting dry conditions both today and tomorrow. Is anybody ready for another cold snap? Well, regardless, it's going to happen, and it's going to occur this weekend. We've got a strong Arctic high-pressure system from Canada poised to plunge south into the southeast overnight Friday into Saturday morning. This is actually one of the strongest high-pressure systems we've seen this season. Got a 1046 millibar high centered over the Midwest overnight Friday. And this is going to continue moving east over the weekend. This high-pressure system is going to bring some very cold mornings this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, and some chilly afternoon temperatures both Saturday and Sunday as well. This is also going to bring some clear and dry conditions, so I guess that's the good news out of all this. The important thing to keep in mind with this system, as innocent as it looks to our north, it is going to set the stage for some possible winter weather on Monday. What do I mean by cold mornings and chilly afternoons? Well, shown on this slide is the high temperatures for this weekend. We've got the Saturday highs on the left and the Sunday highs on the right. Pretty cold throughout the entire CWA. Across northern Georgia, going to see high temperatures ranging from the middle to upper 30s. The Atlanta metro area, upper 30s, perhaps 40 on Sunday. And across central Georgia, looking at mid-40s to upper 40s. And I don't have it shown here, but the low temperatures forecast for both Saturday morning and Sunday morning range from the teens across the north to the lower 20s across the south. So it's going to get cold everywhere. We're going to have clear skies and dry conditions both days. It's just going to be really chilly during the afternoon and really cold at night. We have the potential for a winter storm late Sunday and continuing through early Tuesday. Shown here, the images show two different computer models, one on the top, one on the bottom, and it's showing you the amount of moisture that's going to be across the southeast on Monday night as an example. So we can see both models are progging a lot of moisture across a majority of the southeast, so we do expect precipitation with this system. So what's exactly going to happen? Well, the finer details are unclear right now, but what we are expecting is a wedge front type scenario. That surface high pressure system is going to be located across Pennsylvania and New York on Sunday night, and the clockwise flow around that is going to dam up against the mountains and flow south into Georgia, bringing a lot of surface cold air. That cold air is going to interact with some Gulf moisture as a low pressure system develops across the southern plains. We are expecting a winter mix of precipitation with this storm system, and it looks like the majority of our CWA is going to be impacted by this event, so both north and central Georgia. However, at this time we are expecting the winter weather to be more confined to North Georgia, but confidence is increasing in winter weather potential overall with this system, so stay tuned. Just going to take a glance at what to expect with this system overall. I don't want you to take these slides verbatim, but this is just going to give you an idea of possibly what to expect Sunday night through early Tuesday. Starting Sunday night, overnight, expecting the moisture to increase across North Georgia. So we are expecting some snow showers to begin to impact the far northern counties, with the potential for a sleet-snow mix across other areas of North Georgia, including the Atlanta metro area. At this point, it looks like impacts will be minimal with little to no accumulation. Again, that could change, but that's what it's looking like right now for Sunday night. Going forward to Monday morning, the precipitation chances look like they're going to ramp up pretty quickly. We're expecting snow to fall across the northeast Georgia mountains, with a winter mix impacting the rest of North Georgia, and that's going to include the Atlanta metro area. Right now it's looking like North Georgia will see a mix of sleet and freezing rain during the morning hours on Monday, where we could see some rain showers developing to areas south of the metro from Columbus to Macon. Moving on to Monday afternoon, we are expecting precipitation to be falling across a majority of our forecast area at this point. We are going to be experiencing a warming trend where we're going to see temperatures increasing slightly as we go throughout the afternoon hours on Monday. We're still expecting snow across the mountains, and we are still expecting a winter mix across the rest of North Georgia. However, we are going to start to see that sleet freezing rain mix begin to transition to a freezing rain to rain mix, especially across the Atlanta metro area at this time, and I've tried to highlight that on the image on the right, where we're still seeing snow across northeast Georgia, sleet freezing rain mix more confined to Athens and areas west, with a freezing rain mix across the Atlanta metro area extending northwestward across Rome, and then rain elsewhere south of the metro down towards Columbus and Macon. Monday night, we're not out of the woods yet. Precipitation is going to continue across most areas, and at this point it could be heavy at times. Still expecting all snow across the mountains. Most other areas should have transitioned to rain by now. And we are going to have some wraparound moisture going to be continuing overnight Monday going into early Tuesday. But looking at the graphic on the right, you can see snow across North Georgia. That freezing rain mix still may be lingering across the Athens area and areas just west of there. But the Atlanta metro area all the way to Rome and then down south to Columbus and Macon should be all rain at this point. Speaking of that wraparound moisture expected to occur Monday night through early Tuesday morning, you can see what we're expecting with this. Some light snow from Blairsville southwestward down towards Rome, and could start to see that rain transition more to a rain-snow mix across other areas in North Georgia, including the Atlanta metro area. Too early to decipher how much wraparound moisture we will have with this system. There's a couple models hinting at this, other models not so much. I'm still expecting some rain across Columbus and Macon. I'm not trying to open a can of worms here, but I just want to show you the possible precipitation amounts that you could expect Sunday night through early Tuesday. I want to emphasize that this will change, so don't focus on these exact numbers. These numbers are showing the liquid equivalent of what would fall. We're pretty confident right now, at least, that the highest totals are going to occur across the far northern portion of Georgia. It is possible that the highest elevations across North Georgia could see over a foot of snow with this when all is said and done. Unfortunately, it's really too early to estimate winter weather totals anywhere with this system. So stay tuned for that. We are going to know more as we go into this weekend. We will be able to push out some at least preliminary amounts with this system by then. So please monitor the latest forecast information with this system. I guarantee you things are going to change between now and then. So just to recap what we just talked about, we are expecting milder weather today through Friday. Clipper's system could bring some brief flurries to the northeastern counties tonight going into early Friday. Could also see a slight chance of some light showers across the southeast Friday, but overall expecting dry conditions. An Arctic air mass is going to intrude the region Friday night going into early Saturday. This means frigid mornings, both Saturday and Sunday, and chilly afternoons, both Saturday and Sunday. This Arctic air intrusion is going to set the stage for a possible winter storm Sunday night through Tuesday. Stay tuned for this. A wintry onset looks likely across North Georgia. Snow in the mountains looks like a sure bet. And a winter mix transitioning to more of a rain event across the rest of North Georgia seems likely at this point. But we are going to fine-tune things as the models come into better agreement and we do know more. We'll start to push out some preliminary totals here in a couple days. Just make sure you're staying tuned to the latest forecast information, and feel free to contact us at any point with any questions you might have regarding the forecast. The good news out of all of this is it does look like we're going to return to some milder temperatures late next week after we get this system out of our hair. So thanks for listening this week. We'll be back next Thursday with the weekly weather briefing. Until then, have a great week and try to get through Monday.